A big thank you to the Tinora cheerleaders in the Tinora student section. Chuck, another great welcome.
Another great welcome. We know them like personally by now. It's like
yeah.
For however many weeks they've been doing that, they're doing a great job.
Yeah. Welcome to week 15 of the Tim and Chuck Show, presented by Batt and Stevens Body Shop. I am Tim McDonough, joined by my esteemed colleague Chuck Martinez-Brandon. We're here at Frickers of Defiance. And Chuck, 15 weeks is a long time to be doing this, huh? Man, that's a lot of high school football.
I tell you, I know usually if you're, high school football, if you're playing a week 15, you're thinking a ring. Do we get a ring? For making 15 weeks? I want some bling.
Somebody should bring us some bling. That's a good idea. And we would like to say that this is, unfortunately, our last show of the year. We would like to thank Tinora for taking us on another long run. Back-to-back state Final Fours for them, Chuck, but unfortunately they fell to Marion Local last week.
That was a tough task, the 4-time defending state champ. And but like I said earlier, if you make it into the playoffs, that's great. If you make it, to the state semifinals, you've got a heck of a ball program. So, the Rams, nothing to hang your head about. Great season.
No, congratulations to them. I mean, they were great all year. And like you said, Marion Local, they're going to be playing for their 5th straight state championship.
That is a machine. Should we talk about how many Division III colleges that team could probably beat? I mean, they're playing. They're ballers. They know how to football down there in Marion Local.
It's crazy. It really is. Now, Chuck, we don't have a game of the week to preview, but we do have a few highlights that Ethan got last week. And let's start out with maybe our favorite.
Yeah.
Let's call this the Chips a Flying highlight. Check this out.
I mean, the ultimate party foul. This kid put out probably $3 or $4 for these nachos, and his buddy doesn't care. I mean, you can see how bad it is because the guy next to him is like, "Oh my gosh, you dropped your nachos!" Meanwhile, the other guy is just celebrating. He doesn't care.
Yeah, well, not only that, the guy whose nachos got knocked over wasn't very happy about it.
No, that's the great thing about when you're guys, you can just slug your buddy because hey, you dropped my nachos, jerk.
we thought about making that our Rose Insurance collision of the week, but then we thought, maybe not.
Hey, food is a touchy subject, so you have to be kid gloves.
Great stuff right there. We thought about this play too, that you see Kyle Holman of Marion Local gets tripped up by Nathan Dravis, but you got to watch Dakota Stark of Tinora come flying in after the play. Yeah. Flips over on his head, up in the air, down on his back. He bounces back up like it's nothing.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, that's one of those, everybody goes, ooh. When you see it, he just gets up, walks away like no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
Everybody cringe.
Yeah, it makes my back hurt just thinking about it. Of course, he's probably 18 and I'm older.
He might be a little bit more wiry than I am. He's all right.
Yeah. No. We also have to show this on the sideline. We have Marcus Reeves of Tinora. He's getting a little bit fired up when they call a penalty here on Marion Local. He's pretty happy about it.
Hey, into it.
Yeah. At least he's watching the game, right?
That's right. He's into it.
Yeah. We would like to say another great job by Ethan Matson, our videographer. He's done a great job all year. How about the shots he's got?
All year long. It's stuff that happens during the game that a lot of times you don't even catch or notice, but Ethan does a great job of filming everything from the stands to the stuff on the field, coaches, players, fans, cheerleaders. I mean, man, he's a busy dude on Friday and Saturday nights.
And we thank our sponsors every week, but we really couldn't do this without him going to those games.
Oh, exactly. It's just everybody that is willing to step forward and just support area high school football is great.
All right. Well, Chuck, let's get into our final Rose Insurance collision of the week. What do they say about that every week, Chuck?
Man, for 15 weeks straight and a preseason show, they've said there's no collision like the Rose Insurance collision of the week.
What do you got for us?
Hey, coming from that Tinora State semifinal game, some Marion Local dude takes a handoff here, but Jeremiah Smith, tackles low and up-ends him with some authority.
Big Jeremiah Smith. Coming through that line, he says, you're not going anywhere.
That's right, exactly. He probably doesn't get called big very often with his brother being bigger. That's a heck of a hit.
All right, that's our Rose Insurance collision of the week, and now it's time for our Jacobs Meets play of the week from that same game. We've got Tinora quarterback Brevin Lanolette pitches out to his left to Riley Nago. He makes a cut, gets a block from Alex Garreau, and then upfield he gets another block from Ian Santos, and before you know it, Riley Nagel's in the house.
That's right.
Taking it to the house.
Taking it to the house all the way, and that's a play that, Tinora needed some Cousin Mo on their side at that point in time in the game, and that really helped. Unfortunately, the Cousin Mo wave wasn't very big for them.
Well, that cut it to 14-10. Now, like we said, unfortunately, they came up short. But that is our Jacobs Meets play of the week. Now, Chuck, with this being our last show, we want to thank our fans. They've been tuning in all year, and we really appreciate that. And we obviously have a lot of fun doing this. As a matter of fact, it's not always smooth sailing.
No, I mean, we come across as very professional and smooth, but man, sometimes
it's not so smooth.
No,
as these clips will attest. Check these out. Welcome to week 1.
You're looking down when you said welcome.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
welcome. What do you think, Chips? Well, I don't know.
Welcome back, and Chuck, we've got a special treat for everyone right now. We are going to.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. All over the place.
We're moving on to our
the lizard portion of the show.
lizard portion.
Man, nitty gritty time.
It is. You got playoff. You got team playoff thinking, and you've got. Can we start that again?
I'm not even.
Do I have anything on my nose? What do you think of that, Chuck?
Man, I have that stuff. It's like, really? I don't even remember.
Right. My favorite part might have been now the lizard portion of the show. That
was I can't believe that didn't catch on.
It seemed like I was sticking out my tongue a lot in those clips. That's for sure.
Oh. Okay.
All right, and now some more fun. For the last 14 weeks before we've finished our show, Chuck has given us some words of wisdom. We thought, why not put them all together into one clip and show them back to back to back? Here are Chuck's words of wisdoms, weeks 1 through 14.
Support your local concession stands. Hydrate today, play well tomorrow.
The Tim and Chuck Show, it's free. You know what they say, if it's free, take 2.
No matter what game you go to this weekend, there you'll be. You can talk about play calling and schemes, and it's not about X's and O's, Timmy. It's about Jimmys and Joes. So go out there and support those high school players. Well, you know what we like to say when we're watching film? Film does not lie, Tim. And if you watch Crescent-News.com, Ethan's got great film. There is great football being played here in Northwest Ohio. Well, I think a lot of people agree with me out there, Tim. High school sports have been very good to me. Tim, the more I think about it, the best things in life are free and can be found at your concession stand. I'm standing by this awesome trophy, and all I keep thinking of is Rocky Balboa, and Apollo Creed. Who wants to ring the bell?
Ding,
ding,
ding.
I said it earlier. If you can't get jacked up for week 11, better check your pulse. As the football season goes on, sometimes you got to dig, you got to fight a little bit. But no matter what happens, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. Well, as the teams are dwindling down, and the stakes get higher and higher, all I keep thinking is there can be only one. The games are getting bigger, and all I can think of is when you put the helmet on, it's time to flip the switch.
Chuck, you're a wise man.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm right up there with like Ben Franklin and those guys, I think.
Yogi Berra, perhaps.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. I'll take Yogi. Yogi Bear, bro.
Close, tomato. What are you going to say, right?
Picnic basket, whatever.
Yeah. Well, we would like to say a final thank you to our sponsors, Batt and Stevens Body Shop, Frickers of Defiance, Rose Insurance, and Jacob's Meats.
Yep.
They've been fantastic all year.
Oh yeah, great for all the support that they give the area high school athletes.
Yeah. And one last time before we sign off for 2015, any words of wisdom, Chuck?
Man, we won't see anybody again until next year. So New Year's resolutions, just remember, if you're not early, you're late.
See you next football season.